Hey guys, and welcome back to City Skylines 2. In today's episode we're building a pretty small neighborhood, and after that we're finally doing the long promised detailing. By the way, all the anniversary content and DLCs have dropped, but unfortunately you won't see them in this video just yet. I'm already working on a new district for the next episode, though where I actually added some of the Mediterranean style buildings, and I can't wait to show you all the new content, all the new stuff. However, as you can probably tell from my voice right now, I'm a little bit under the weather, so if I sound a bit quieter than usual or strange, that's due to that. Still, I'm super excited to show you all the new content really soon, and hopefully with a bit of a healthier voice. As you'll see pretty soon, this episode is all about parking, I guess. I've added a ton of parking spots and little courtyards, and I also took some time, finally, to actually explore the streets of Munich and Frankfurt using Google Street View to get some, some inspiration. I'll be recreating some of the things I found a bit later on. That said, I feel like this neighborhood isn't as exciting as the last one we built with the pedestrian zone, but hey, I mean, not every part of a city is super unique or thrilling, right? So if today's episode feels a bit less exciting, I totally get it, but I promise the next one will be even more awesome, hopefully, because like I already started building, and I know it's gonna be great with the new DLC content.
There's a jungle out there, you know, baby, let your love run wild, wild, wild. You're just an animal in human form. There's no need to settle down, down, down. I've said it before, I'll say it again, baby, let your love run wild, wild, wild. 'Cause there's a jungle out there, you know.
Even though this episode isn't focused on the new update and content, I still wanted to say a few things about it. First off, my game crashes way less often now, and this is like a huge deal. Before that, it kind of was also like a reason why I hesitated to actually stream the game on my Twitch channel, and now I feel like it got better. However, I do feel like the frame rate has noticeably gone worse, at least on my system. I'm currently playing with an RTX 3070 and with 32 gigs of RAM, and the AMD Ryzen 5 5600X 6-core processor. I hope, I don't know. And I built this PC in 2021, I guess, and I upgraded it over time. But at one point my GPU actually broke down, and instead of upgrading, I actually made the mistake to get the same one again, and I should have taken the opportunity to actually upgrade, but yeah. I think the bigger problem with cities is actually the CPU, which is the real bottleneck here, because cities is just really CPU intensive. I've been thinking about upgrading, but at this point I might as well get a whole new PC instead, of messing around with this one again. But yeah, I mean, the obvious issue here is the costs. Especially if I want to buy a new PC, I also want to get my hands on the new graphic cards of Nvidia, but they are, yeah, ridiculously expensive right now. It was definitely time to finally set up our tram and bus routes. Some of the routes don't make total sense yet, but I'll fine-tune them once the city gets bigger and has actual districts. In really busy areas, I started by placing 2 bus stops close to each other, but later on I swapped those for a taxi stand. Since, yeah, 2 stops are not that useful. In my hometown, actually, here in Passau, there's 1 bus stop, or 2 bus stops actually, that are literally 100 meters apart. So it's really funny if you see a bus drive from one stop to another and it's like only this short distance. But yeah, I guess, I don't know, if it makes sense, it makes sense. If I would say it doesn't, but I guess that's open for debate.
Thinking that I could have done something, but now I'm left with an empty heart. No making amends, no waking up beside you and holding you till we forget it all. How could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. You couldn't keep the door shut, and now the frostbite's creeping in. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here. So come home, why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out totally wrong. Can't speak of the truth when it's tainted. I fell into a big black...
For detailing in a more realistic way, I used the asset editor and created some bollards using the garden lantern asset. I literally just removed the light source from it, and then after placing it I colored it like grayish. And yeah, I mean, they are these typical city bollards you see everywhere. I'm no expert, but I guess they are mainly there to protect the pedestrians on busy streets. Yeah, but even small details like this one, that you can actually place a lot in your city, make a much better look for cinematics again. I also added some small restaurants that have their tables a bit more to the outside, almost on the sidewalks sometimes. And these are all ideas I got from my little virtual tour through German cities using the Street View. And that whole process honestly makes me want to build a small little diorama. I hope I pronounced that right, sorry. But then I always feel like I still don't have enough assets. I can't put my finger on it exactly what's missing, but it feels like something is missing. The most obvious choice here would be German specific signs in in traffic. Yeah, that's the word, sorry. I'm really not I'm really a bit sick, so I'm sorry. But yeah, I guess that would make a more authentic look with those. But maybe I'll create my own in the future, even though it would be a lot of work. Even though City Skylines 2 doesn't have real bikes yet, which is a shame, I've placed a bunch of bike racks with bicycle decals and some e-scooters around the city. I really hope we get proper bike lanes and actual people riding them in the future, because I actually loved those features in City Skylines 1. And honestly, people underestimate just how many bikes you see in big cities. There are spots where you'll find like 20 to 30 bikes just randomly packed onto a sidewalk. It's really weird sometimes. And as drivers, we often get frustrated with cyclists, especially on rural roads, where it can actually get kinda dangerous. But in cities, biking is such a convenient way to get around. Maybe not so much in the USA probably, I'd guess, but I feel like in Germany it would work. Personally, I'd hate having to drive a car in a big city, so I'd probably also wanna stick to biking. However, currently I don't have a place in a big city, so yeah, I don't know if I actually would cycle or if I would get too convenient and take a bus, or maybe I know own car instead, so I don't know, it would depend on the city, I guess.
The warmth of your skin. I feel the touch of your hand. Love you with all of my heart. Makes me tremble within. Love the smell of your hair. I'm here in my bed. Without your love, I am out of place. And without you,
Thanks for tuning in, guys. That's it for this episode. I hope you'll join me next time, especially since I think the next episode will be a bit more exciting with all the new DLC content. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment or subscribe. And if you want to see some behind the scenes content, you can actually follow me on Patreon if you like. Alright guys, see you next time.